Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 2022. Uh, and we have some work to do in May before we move on. And apparently not allowing us to do something. There we go. We're going to leave the front loader there. And we are going to masterfully just back up and realize what we're looking for is over in this shed. Dang it, this always happens, including in real life. I'm going to clean up, I'm going to put some stuff away, and I will remember exactly where I put it. Okay, so we are going to grab the fertilizer, because we have our oat field to fertilize today. Now, in an ideal world, we would have also fertilized one of our grass fields. Ooh, come on, you can do it. Get up there. You can do it. 21% should be fine. The field is not that big. And we can no longer bomb across that field because we own that barley. Although, I think we have the narrow tires on here, so we would have been fine. So this grass field could have used another coating of fertilizer, but we missed out. It is technically ready to harvest, so no point in putting down any more fertilizer. So let's just make sure. Okay, yeah, things are on widespread. In fact, what we're going to do, I believe we have a bag of fertilizer here. Yeah. A bag. It was probably literally the bag. And here are 5 grains of fertilizer. So we are going to come in and fertilize. Well, that's a pretty good throw. Our oat field. Recall last season, this was a sunflower field. But look at that. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous set of sunflowers over there. Ooh, and we're just wasting a tad bit of fertilizer, but that's, oh well. Well, we are made of money today. We have $64,000-ish dollars in the bank account. So we can come up here. We'll have a little bit to do in a second. Okay, there we go. Come back down here. Now, we are going to have a little boo. Yeah, you can see what we've missed, and it's just a... Oop. Try that again. As we button smash galore. There you go. You can see. So I think we'll go full wide, and we'll just come right down. So we are on full wide. Make sure we get all of it. Now, this is one of my annoyances. I do wish in my little mini map down there, which I'm not exactly sure why we have open, but I do wish it is something that I could easily see where we fertilized. What's funny is it says we didn't fertilize over here. I'm not necessarily worried about getting every square inch. Huh. That is weird. Okay, so let's just come back here again. Was it not already fertilized in this spot? So like right through here, we will come along. Make sure we got it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that is done. And we've probably used a tad, a little too much fertilizer, but it's fine. It's fine. Just park the fertilizer. There we go. And we can now move on to the month of June. Wowzers, we're getting spammed by, we need to move some eggs around, so let's hop over it because our egg empire, there we go, is extremely important to us. So if there's no room for the eggs to spawn, we are in trouble. So let's just move some of these out of the way quickly. We'll have to move more. And I hope you enjoy buying eggs from my farm that will sit out most of the year. There we go. Move a couple more down here. You know, because room temperature eggs are a thing. Actually, I do actually think there's a difference between North America, at least Canada, the US, and Europe. Because we do keep our eggs in the fridge. Okay. You happy now? Happy? I think you're happy. Okay, so that is done. Now, the first thing we're going to do today is hop into our harvester. And we are going to... Ooh, I'm pretty positive our barley field is ready. We're going to commit to it because why not? As we run over the trailer hitch because why not? Love this bridge. Okay. Should really have thought about this a tad more. Yes, we are ready to harvest. Okay, that is good news. And why do I say thought about this a tad more is I need to actually reach the... Oh, you know what we can do? Hang on. I was about to make this much more difficult than it needed to be. But we're going to come here. Unhitch. Spin ourselves around. Huh. Bueller? Hang on there. Well, I had to show that header who was boss, and it was me. And we're fine. We are good. Now, this is the one thing I have an issue with. There we go. Sometimes just getting this thing to unfold is just a peachy little treat. Okay, come on. You can't. We finally have ourselves here in our barley field. It took a minute. Now you also notice I was trying to come in from the opposite side of the field, aka over here on the top left. And yeah, I had to do some troubleshooting. For whatever reason, my harvester just didn't want to work. I actually even leased the exact same equipment. It was working, and I swapped the header with the harvester and the harvesters with the headers. So I had the various scenarios, and yeah, troubleshooted it. And even though I reset the harvester, I just couldn't get it to work. Yeah, it did need a little maintenance, but nothing that should have triggered it in the sense of not wanting to work at all. So we do have a brand new harvester, pretty much the same type. I think I did get a little cheeky, and I did put on the foldable pipe out here. So, but I couldn't remember exactly the entire configuration that I had on my harvester, but we're good now. So if anyone in the comments watching this could leave a comment as to what else might have caused that problem, or what else I might be able to do to troubleshoot that problem in the future. And actually, speaking of troubleshoot, let's figure out a better path up and down, I think. So it's our first time. Well, actually, I'm not totally going to claim this is our first time. I may have done this as a contract. I can't recall. It's been too many episodes now. But this is definitely our first time harvesting this field as it being part of our farm. So I think this makes sense. And I'm also reconsidering somewhat to do with that grass field, but that is not a today thing. I might make that a crop again, but the grass, oh, there's so many decisions to make. And this is what I continue to expand, both crops and obviously making sure we have enough food for our chickens and straw for our cows. So definitely some things we got to keep going here. But yeah, at times this feels sluggish to me, I will say, even at 9 kilometers per hour. But maybe it's just because I've, my new large John Deere tractor and what I've been doing with it, with the mowing equipment, just bombing around. Maybe, just maybe, I've gotten a little spoiled. So, and I currently don't have any limiters or anything like that on the as a mod or limiter. So the speed what I have is what I get. Maybe one day I'll put something on just to sneak out a few more kph for the video recordings. But as you can see here, I'm being a little smarter in terms of how I'm actually going up and down. If you recall, when I've harvested what is now that grass field right next to us, I've basically gone around in, well, I would say circles, but more of a square-like fashion. Ever collapsing, so not that easy to do the picking up the straw. And with these swaths, yeah, we don't really need to worry about doing any windrowing. It's a small field. If this was a larger field, we might. But I think we'll be good for this. So what else do we have to do today? Well, we get this done. That is for sure a prime goal. But we're also going to cut the grass. Our grass. Now, I don't think we're going to do any baling it today or making it into silage, but I do want to get a cut on. And that is simply because it was ready last month, the month of May. But letting it go one extra month gets a little more yield. So if we don't do it here in this month, yeah, we're going to start losing out on the value of having the grass. And I want to make sure for our big sale in, it's either December or January. I can't recall off the top of my hat here, but I do know. Oh, it is towards the end of the season, so there we go. So this should do us well. I wonder how many bales we'll get. But we also have to look at what we're going to plant here. As mentioned, I thought about just making this a big grass field and putting some sheds. But this might be a instance where, once again, got to wait a little longer, just so we can maximize our profit. And until we add another field, which I did spend some time poking around trying to figure out what field I might want. No, okay, well, there's fields that I want. My bank account says otherwise, at least in terms of the next field purchase. Maybe at the end of the season, we'll be able to get a large profit from everything that we can sell, like our egg empire, as well as our cheese and butter. So our continuing growing dairy empire. So we do need to keep our moo cows happy, our chickens happy, because that is going to allow our farming empire to continue to grow. Well, this is not even really a... We're going to get even half? No, it looks like we're not even getting half of harvest here, so that's fine. It's fine. Now, I will say one thing I do love about grass is you don't have to worry about prepping the field. It just keeps growing and growing and growing. There we go. Okay, so let's get this back in its home where it belongs. Now, it's very important before we put the harvester away that we put our barley away. It's even more important we put it in the right spot. Ay caramba, Sargon, what's going on here? You can do this. There we go. So not too bad, but that's really not going to feed the chickens that long. So yes, we are going to have to get more food for our chickens. So that means field expansion and likely replanting that field with a crop that our lovely little chickens will eat. And there we go. And we're empty. Dang it, it looks like we left our mowing equipment up by the old tour code farm that we were doing some hay contracts. So let's go see if we can find our mowing equipment. Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Yeah, so let's pick this up. Thankfully, no one actually did steal it because I'm not sure there's a sheriff in Elmcreek unless you probably go speeding. But leaving your equipment for finders keepers, loser weepers, yeah, pretty sure I would be SOL. Well, all is right in the world again here as we roll up onto our farm. Ooh, well, that was a bit of a weird animation. So we won't go right up against our new shed. Hey, I'm cutting grass here. Hold your horses. Did we get the rear mower to go? There we go. Okay, I think we're good. So we'll come up. I think here's good. Do a quick loop around here before. Actually, this is probably going to go pretty darn quick. Oh, it's 22 kilometers per hour, and as I was talking about with the harvester, I don't have any mod here to adjust the speed. So 22 kilometers per hour. This is great. This is just smashing it. And since we now have mowing equipment, it is, I guess, equipment part of Farming Simulator 2022. Since we actually have mowing equipment that does the swath making, although it gets a little janky if you're not careful, Sargon. Note to self. Although, let's be honest, we're going to jank it up. Come along here. So this will go pretty quick, actually. Since we don't need to windrow, we just need to come by with the baler. The goal is to get all our grass fields cut. So, I think that's what we'll do. We'll see you in a moment. Almost done mowing our grass, and I must say, absolutely, positively love this mowing equipment. Now, I still, oh. Yeah, my swathing skills with it, though, leave just a tad to be desired. Probably should look to turn it off as I go around and go up and down, but that's fine. It's a little frustrating with some of that in the front piece, but the front mower, but it's fine, right? It's all fine, so. But we're also making a little mess here just along with the meadow grass. Ugh. Yeah, I might have to rethink my mowing technique. But it's, it's good for today. Got 2 more, I think, to go up and down here. We'll find out whether I can... Oh, that's just horrendous. Whatever I'm doing with that front mower and just my technique, it's just like, oh, ouch. Okay, can we... No, we got a little bit... one little sliver. Yeah, that's just a tad embarrassing. And for whatever reason, as soon as... Oh, no, we got it. Okay. I'm thinking I was having some problem getting the grass that was poking through the grass. The grass poking through the grass with the grass. Anyways, you know what I mean. Like that little bit right there with the left mower. There we go. We got it. Okay, so I think that's good. We can head back. And we can now move on to doing a little baling. Now that we have our mowing equipment put away, we just need to... man, I as we began this episode, it's like, yeah, we're going to organize stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's our baler. Okay, we're good. Like, did I leave my baler up there too? It's like, ay caramba. It's just starting to get, one piece of disaster after another. Now, we are going to focus first on baling our straw. However, oops, helps if I turn it on. I do want to maximize what was 44, I think it was 44%. Anyways, a lot of grass that was in the baler here. So we are going to do the strip of grass that I didn't realize the front mower was on. Okay, avoid the... no, we don't want that. So we will do one quick bale of grass. There we go. Turn it off. Yeah, 21 liters. That's fine. We can afford to lose that amount of grass. But let's get our straw baled. Well, you know what I should have done too? Okay. So we're going to do this. I'm going to come in and we are going to make... There we go. We're going to make this a smaller bale. The first one's going to be big. It's going to be the 220. But perhaps this will help us with our little TMR problem. Because this is primarily what the straw is going to be used for. Obviously, it does go in, I believe, as bedding for the cows. But I would much rather have it so that we're not having mixed or incorrectly mixed total mixed rations. Yeah, there we go. That works. Okay. Barrel. Oh my goodness, Sargon. A bale or two. Okay, let's come around. Here we go. So this shouldn't take too long for us to finish up baling our straw. Like I said, we do need to figure out what crop. Probably just some more barley. We could look at sorghum. But part of planting and deciding what to plant is, okay, when can I plant it? When can I harvest it? And what do I really want to do with that field after that? So that can be a challenge. Always a bit of a trade-off. But more than likely, we are looking at putting some more barley down. But I do need to talk about buying another field. Yeah, there's lots going on. Lots going on. We're going to have to play with some things, and I think at some point we're going to leave a field fallow longer than I would like. But that's probably going to be the best thing, so we can start rotating some of our crops. Because I do want to produce sugar, so we're going to have to figure that out. Where that would go. Obviously, we want to keep our canola and sunflower production. But we could always move the canola fields, or even the sunflower fields. Everything is on the table. But it all depends how much money we make. But what is nice, as we continue here, our farm continues to grow. Just need to make the right investments, that's all. You know, just simple things, right? So, ooh. This isn't too promising. Are we going to get a... Please get a third bale. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There's some little bits around. Okay, there we go. So we'll come in. We'll make... Yeah, there, 220, so we can wrap it. We might as well clean up this little bit of straw. If I'm not mistaken. As soon as we get more grass, it will overtake it in the baler. There we go. Yeah, all grass. So let's at least get this field done. The reason why I want to get this one done, you know, it'll allow me to think, ponder between this episode and next with a clear field. Are we keeping this as a grass field? Do we want to expand it? Because as you notice, we only really got 4 bales of straw, which is not a lot. Now, I do believe the oats will produce straw bales, but I am worried that we're going to be a little shy. So we could use a big influx. Plus, we do risk being shy of food for our chickens, so that's a thing. That's a problem. And currently there's plenty of silage and hay contracts to help support our moo cows, so that is another consideration. But, you know, eyeing that field as well. There's ideas. It just takes money. I do see perhaps a big loan here in our future. Maybe we'll just jump in. Really go hog wild. And expand our farm. But we still need to be smart about it, right? Right? But this is the fun of the game, right? You know, I could just go into the mod I have and add a bunch of money, but I do like the building. That is what I really enjoy about it. So it is a challenge, even though I think we're on easy mode. We picked new farmer mode, and this is our very first playthrough. As you can tell probably by my driving. Oh, 70 some episodes in, and yeah, it could still use a bit of improving. So yeah, some decisions to make. Like I say, you know, perhaps I do change my plans and put some more barley here, some sorghum. Actually, sorghum doesn't give us straw, so I guess wheat or barley. Yes, wheat or barley, because that will give us food for the chickens. Unlike Oats. I'm pretty sure oats are not edible by the chickens. Oh, I love oats. Oats, 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 oats. It's part of my daily diet. I don't know why the chickens wouldn't like it. Very rude. So yeah, much easier this time with how we've got the swaths going compared to what I've done in the past. But we'll just try to clean things up. Definitely the time I spent trying to fix the harvester. What was going on with that? That definitely killed a bit of my vibe here today. Just, it's like, what the? You know, things do break down and they happen. And I don't know if it's true, but I've heard in real life, apparently, John Deere and maintenance got to go to the authorized dealer. So maybe Elmcreek didn't have an authorized John Deere repair dealership. Maybe that was my problem. But that's fine. We got it all worked out. Even though we had to get a bit cheeky with it. But we got it to work. That's all that matters. And just hopefully it does not happen again. So from this field... yeah, we got to basically discount that one bale there. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7 bales, I think. So as we play bumper bales. So that's pretty good. So I think we're probably good here for today. I think this is where we are going to leave it. So I definitely want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.